Okay. Perfecto. Vamos.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Vamos.
There's the whistle.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Maldini calmly anticipates. Rummenigge. Porto looking to pass their way through. Vieira. Maldini. Pelé. Good, strong midfield running here. Real chance!
Maldita sea.
It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Maldini. Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here. In by Messi. Looking to play him in. Now it's Shevchenko. Pele. He's through here. And he's found a way past. He's having a shot! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Bayer Leverkusen are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Nesta makes the interception.
Porto are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Knocks it out wide. Now the ball in. And he's there to clear it. It's a pretty loose pass. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that should get the job done. Now it's Shevchenko. Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gets a good foot in there. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's having a go! And how did he not make it 4?
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. And that has sent him sprawling. Porto are looking to go forward now. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's a good 35 yards out, this. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Now it's Messi. That is good strength. Is there any support? He might not need it. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Some resolute defending there. Cruyff. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Del Piero. He's away. Oh, the ball's run, shapes to shoot! He has done it! Players Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Bayer Leverkusen are having a ball here. And there's the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Here we go again.
Porto really have played into their opponent's hands here, Peter, and they need to sharpen up. They'll get chances in this second half, I'm sure of that. They just have to make sure they don't waste them.
Ronaldinho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Maldini with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Nesta. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Vieira showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Del Piero. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Rummenigge, and he was quick to react. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bayer Leverkusen appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Bayer Leverkusen are at... Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Maldini has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Dixon, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. That pass has been well intercepted. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days. All part of...
Takes a shot! Defending was strong and firm. Ronaldinho. Oh, he goes for a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Porto playing for pride here. Chance, surely! He scores! Cruyff duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Whistle
Jesus
goes again.
Christ.
It's another offside decision. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Porto have hit a quick-fire double here and have restored some sort of respectability. Flashes it across. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Lovely pass, but can he get... Shot a goal! Sticks it away! And that for him is goal number 10. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pelé thinks about the shot. And the finish! And it's in! And they are pulling clear here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Bayer Leverkusen blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. No, he's just misjudged that one. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Mateus. Nicely weighted ball. Shot could be on. Big chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper. Pull it. Mateus. And it's Hullet.
There will be 5
Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Five minutes to add. Ronaldinho. Now is this the final assault? That is lovely. That's an imaginative pass. Chance to deliver. Messi. Vieira. And that is that. Porto suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, Michael Owen is, of course, likely to be the key player here, Peter. The mere sniff of a chance and he's away.
Who's arguing phenomenal pace as well.
Well, his pace was his game, really. It makes defenders nervous knowing that at the slightest misjudgment, he's probably uncatchable.
And he uses it with such intelligence. There are few able to do that, aren't there?
I totally agree with that. There aren't.
Tries a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That ball looks a good one. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he's gone looking for safety. Some really good ball movement. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Ronaldinho. Porto finding their passes. And this is Messi. And that's a good ball. Cruyff! They just took too long getting forward.
Cruyff simply took an age to make his mind up, Peter, when urgency was the single requirement.
And back to the keeper they go. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he latch on to this? He's got away. He's on it. Oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Now it's Villa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's made its way to him. Mateus swings in across. Cleared without hesitation. And we have our very first corner. Well, there's the clearance. Mateus.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase, and of course those in midfield.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Very nearly half an hour gone here. Porto looking to pass their way through. And it's Cruyff. Neymar does well to get it back. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that's a fine interception. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Nicely weighted ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar. Cruyff. Now it's Villa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Owen. That pass has been well intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Cruyff. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer. And it's Varane. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Gets a good foot in there.
Wow.
Messi has been caught there, it's a foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now. Cruyff. Cruyff was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Neymar.
There will be one
Mateus.
minute at a time.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Owen. Now it's Villa. Oh, cracking ball. Can he finish? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Please be made
Reflections
aware
on the first
smoking
half?
is only
Porto
permitted
really
in
have looked
designated
very
areas
good
within
in
each ground.
transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Porto are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Porto, oh, that is asking for trouble. Opts to play it. It's Neymar! It's bounced back off the post. Lovely bit of skill. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost
Oh,
personal. It
ambas.
had to be. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played back in. Mateus is a mighty effort! Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Porto are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Cannavaro stands tall and stands strong. Rijkaard threads one in. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, delightful ball. There's the shot! Oh, that was
¿Qué
a
pasa con ese
brilliant
loco?
save.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Mateus. Well read, nice interception. And it's with the keeper. 60 minutes played. Chiellini. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's forced to go back. Mateus. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Mateus cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Cruyff.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're
Just,
coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Pass somewhat off target.
Colorado Springs really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Oh, nicely intercepted. David Villa, and he's got the beating of his man. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Neymar, looking for the run. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Bergomi. Can he get it through? Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Porto still ahead by the game's only goal. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neymar. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's a good spell of possession, this. It's a pretty loose pass. 5 minutes left on the clock. Passing is crisp and sharp.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mateus. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. The ball has bounced loose now. Great ball, and he's in here. Brilliantly cut out. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Security staff for each block, please
Your
report to
reflections
the
then,
staff
Jim?
room immediately.
La mamá. Ah. La mamá H. La mamá H. La mamá va a estar flaquita ahora. Thank you, mamá H. ¿Y por qué no me encuentra? O sea, por mi culpa perdiste dinero. ¿Por qué mi culpa? Yo estaba durmiendo, no jodas, ¿ok? Mi sueño te iba... O cómo yo iba a saber que tú estabas jugando para comenzar. Ajá. ¿Qué yo te hubiera dicho? Dime, mamá. A ver. Duérmete. Yo estaba dormido, mamá. ¿Qué te voy a decir duérmete si yo estaba ya dormido? Duerme si quieres también, mamá. Tú ya estás grande, ya estás viejona. Ya estás viejona, mamá. Bergomi. Me valió Bergomi. Solo quedó. ¡Gritón! ¡Gritón! ¿Qué quiere, Paolo? ¿Qué quiere? Oh, boy. ¿Qué quiere ese gritón? ¿Qué le haces, mamá? ¿Por qué gritan? ¡Yuhu! ¿Por qué llora? ¿Dónde está? A quedarnos con Cristiano. ¿Qué pasa con ese gritón? Puede ser. Mamá, yo estoy jugando. Acabo de ya activar contra un tipo. No habrá sido suficiente. Pero a ver, primero muéstrale un TT a ver si es verdad que tiene hambre. Márquez. Tony Adams. Tony Adams es buenísimo. El math. Vamos a jugar. Hubiera cerrado la cortina, mamá. La cortina. Sí.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns.
Oh my God.
This
Fuerte,
is
papi,
football
fuertes
at its
palabras.
finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game.
He's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
Bruno Fernandes clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Ronaldinho. And Mateus.
Carambas.
Now it's Messi. Threads one in. That's a shade optimistic. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Dani Olmo. And it's Kagawa. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And the through ball. That's been cut out, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking to play him in. Koundé looking to run onto it. That's really well cleared. Guardiola. Messi. Tries to pass it through. It looks a good ball through. Whistler's gone for a
Canalla.
reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about.
Roja
It is
directa.
red.
Por canalla.
There's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
Messi!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Defending in numbers, sharp, and can he finish?
Muy fuerte.
And for a moment, time stood still.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. They want to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught. He shoots!
Gol.
Goal! Porto! Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Porto have penetrated for the first time.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Sacó Messi. Ah, no. Sí, claro, Messi.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
And here's Neymar. Applies the finish! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Great vision. Cruyff! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's headed upfield. Ferdinand. Bergomi. And that's a good ball. Now, can they get him? Can he finish? Ronaldo finds himself offside. Ferdinand. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Gets into some space. Oh, what has happened here? In again. And that is expertly dealt with. And it's Messi. Back in. Header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Al fondo lo metió Neymar. Dejó más espacio. Nice.
Changement pour l'Olympique lyonnais. Le numéro 5. À sa place, le numéro 7.
Vieira tries to cross. He gets big. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff. Half-time getting close now. Looking for the run. And that has put paid to that.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
No, he's just misjudged that one. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away.
3 minutes.
Bergomi is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. And he's straight offside. Now it's Messi. It's a threatening ball. Can he get it through? Oh no, what has happened? Shot a goal! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Porto can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for... Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And there's green grass ahead of him. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ferdinand. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Lyon looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch.
And the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar with the short one. Could try cutting inside here. It's Neymar! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's been given away. Oh, that's fabulous. Cristiano, it's a mighty effort! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good.
Mierda.
You can't ask for much more than that.
Porto are still that goal to the good. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ronaldinho has it out wide and in space. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
well
boy.
placed to deal with that.
Siempre hacen lo mismo cuando van perdiendo, carajo. Ella tiene que jugar bien.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're up and running.
Here's a man, Peter, that inspired so many and always said that success is no accident, it takes hard work.
And he's decided to go for it. And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And back to the keeper they go. Best. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes, shot at goal! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Hullet. Rummenigge. Neymar. Neymar puts his foot on the gas. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's there to get it away. For Ferdinand. Pirlo. Pele.
Caramba, ¿por qué te escondes?
Best. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zanetti.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Takes a shot!
Maldita sea.
Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always good.
Pele gets through on his own. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Really?
He's had a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Zanetti. Could be danger here. He's got away. Best. Now it's Pele. Lobbed in behind. Good ball over the top. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rafael Varane. Zanetti. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Thuram. It's a quick ball upfield. And that is out of play. Rijkaard. Played into space. Well read. And the danger is averted.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Mierda.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Bale. Darren Fletcher plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Nicely worked. And this is Bale. It is a corner, good chance.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Thuram. And that's a throw-in. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He won't be happy with that one. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Now it's Pelé. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And the finish! Bruno Fernandes. Oh, that's superb. Big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their
Odio cuando
foes.
pasa esto.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough
Es
to
un
catch the
verdadero
inside for a
canalla.
very good strike.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
And a quick reminder today to please take all litter to bins located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
No, yo no voy a jugar con este tipo.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim
Me va a estresar
alongside
más
me,
bien.
and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, there's no doubt, Peter, that Alessandro Del Piero will be key here. But I'm curious as to what role he's exactly been given.
Well, what would you do, Jim, if you were the manager?
I'd give him a free role behind the attack. His flair, his technique make him the...
There's the header! Pirlo is flagged offside. Ferdinand. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now Cruyff. Ferdinand. And it's Maldini. Maldini. And Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Vieira. Maldini. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mateus. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception. Robson. Mateus.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's the delivery. He gets big. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Del Piero. Played through into space. Fires it in. Oh, shooting chance! And again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without hesitation. Cruyff did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Ronaldinho. And no, that was never going to make it. Porto are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Cruyff. Out to the right, back into the middle, threads one in. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, crossbar! He's given the time to pick a pass. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And back to the keeper. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back. Messi, approaching the half-hour mark. That's a throw. Tries to pass it through. Played into space out wide. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shoots! Mateus. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Robson is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And he was quick to react. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Knocks it into space. Varane cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer. Rummenigge. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Driving on and making good progress.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I have to say, I think it's a good performance, but it's clear that they need a little more energy and more precision up top. They proved they can create chances. Now they need to start putting them away. That's the next step.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
He's tried one! Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. And it's Cruyff. Robson. Here's a chance! Oh, he has leathered that.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Maldini. Ronaldinho. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Tarjetón,
It's a
tarjetón.
straight red. He
Bien.
has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries to play it through. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Del Piero. Cross flung in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Ronaldinho is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, that has not gone well. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. He shifted it to the flank. Could move up a gear here. There will be a throw-in. Maldini. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Change of plan here, perhaps.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Knocks it out wide. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a wry smile there.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
El dorsal 8, Pirlo.
And now they can spring out of defence.
El dorsal 13, el dorsal 6.
Danger averted for now. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Great vision. Now it's Pele. That's a cute ball. Good ball over the top.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Tries the cross. And they can counter here. Looking for the run. Neatly clipped into space. Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Porto looking to pass their way through.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shevchenko going about things with real menace.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Not the most accurate pass. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice-looking ball. Chips it through, and he welcomes it in. The ball swung in. Oh, smashing header! It's loose now, and they want to get it back.
Mierda.
And time is up. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome...
Mm.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Barcelona have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Tries to pass it through, threads one in, and it's been played through. He's got away. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. First quarter of an hour gone. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! He's beaten.
Puta madre, qué suerte.
Oh, Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roll! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Bellingham. James is one whose deliveries we all know about.
Maldita sea.
That's a delicate header!
Maldita sea.
Livid with himself.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now that looks a decent ball. Great ball if he can get there. Cech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. James. Looking for options for movement. Raul picks it up out wide. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar looking for a runner. Look at the space here. Great chance! Oh, it's hit the
Mierda.
post. It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Cruyff. Best. Now it's Raul. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he shoots! That was a matter of inches.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And he was quick to react. Tries to dink it through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Good read,
Yo
needed
su
to be.
madre.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here comes the corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Can he finish? Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And he's intervened well there. No, again, there's no way through. Nesta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Van Bronckhorst. Now it's Neymar. Steaming on goalwards. Best. And the counter is on. Nesta proves too strong, too smart. Can he latch on to this? And the half-time whistle goes. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Porto really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 2 then. Makalele clears. Now the cross. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Makalele. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. He's found a way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Neymar driving forwards. Best.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Ronaldinho, and it's played into the middle. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Mbappe. Makaleli. Now James. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Pull it. And it's Ronaldinho. That's an imaginative pass. That ball looks a good one. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Makaleli. Makaleli puts his foot on the gas. Cruyff. And it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Knocks it out wide. Neymar. That's good play. And he skips past his man. He is through here. Cross needs to be good. Oh, he's been caught napping. He could be injured, surely. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they are cruising away. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
And now he has to shoot! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Kobbie Mainoo, is someone who can add a nice bit of stability to midfield, Peter. I think he's capable of controlling a game. And I remember when I first saw him, I was really impressed with his courage, the fact that he was always looking to get on the ball, never moved away from anything, always happy to try and bail somebody out. And, you know, you like players like that in the team, and I think this guy looks as if he's going to go on and have a fantastic career.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. A header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! What a wonderful
Mierda.
goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Porto finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pirlo. Now here's the delivery. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vieira. And that's going up front in a hurry. Nice looking ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got tall. No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Porto are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Matheus Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Threads one in, and the through ball. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Bullet. Can he get on the end of this? And he's being shifted off it. Vieira. Pirlo. Now Ronaldinho. Bullet. Thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Porto are level. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Pings in across. And it's Xabi Alonso. Cross needs to be good. Cleared away. Porto are looking to break at pace. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that is as far as they're going to go. Van der Sar claims comfortably.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played, lovely. Knocks it into space, crossed into the middle. Baresi gets good distance on it. Nicked it back promptly. Ferdinand. Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Pull it. Pirlo is the team's great visionary. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Looking for a runner. Neatly clipped into space. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. But it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pirlo. Vieira. Vieira! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
This possibly the last play of the half. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Not the most accurate pass. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Porto are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Madrid get the second half started.
Porto clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh boy.
Xabi Alonso takes control of it and he's on the move. He's making a real surge on the left. And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He can run onto that. He is through here. He slings it in.
Oh my God.
That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Now it's Del Piero. Ferdinand. Pull it. Pirlo. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Del Piero. And he's on a charge. Shapes to shoot! Pull it. Now it's Neymar. Rummenigge has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Quality ball. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And they've got a throw. .60 minutes played. And it's Valet. Oh, it's come loose. Here's a chance. Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Ferdinand. And it's Vieira. Porto looking to pass their way through. And he's found a way past. Xabi Alonso did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pirlo. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rummenigge. A probing pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Out to the left it goes. Del Piero providing an outlet on that flank. He's gone for goal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nicely weighted ball. Played into space out wide. Matheus Cunha tries a shot! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's lost his man here.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's intervened well there. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Thuram. Baresi shows the will to win the ball. Looking for the run.
Madre.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's a great chance!
No me jodas.
It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Valet. That has been slung wide. Valet unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Matheus Cunha. Menu. That's at the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side.
Juego de mierda para el lento nada más, carajo. Una mierda es este juego a veces.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Platini. Oh, that's clever. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's Ronaldinho. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Messi. That's good vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Porto clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. James. Can he get on the end of this? In by Messi. He's got four.
Uy, qué suerte.
It's there! And
Mucha
the trademark
suerte.
move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety. Porto have the chance to go the other way. Not the most accurate pass. Now, can they get him away? And this is Roberto Carlos. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's gone loose. And it's Varane. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Out to the left it goes.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Varane spots it and intercepts. Good ball over the top. Could be danger here. Cristiano Ronaldo! In he goes again. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Porto really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's forced to go back. Thuram. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard running with the ball. Always onto this.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
James. Well, that is one way to stop him. Chance here to counter. Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's Cruyff. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Nice sequence of passes this. And this is Ronaldinho.
Porto truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Over to the left. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Looking for options for movement. Oh, cracking ball. Now that's a fine challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Pelé. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Maldini, always a very imposing presence at the back.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room
equipazo,
that
carajo.
needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Platini. He has found the way through.
Such good technique.
Here comes the... He gets big! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Thuram. Well played for Rijkaard. Quality ball. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, important interception. And the shot!
Ah, qué malo.
He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Makalele with a definite foul there. Pirlo. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Roberto Carlos. That's beautifully weighted. Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Pirlo! It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. Roberto Carlos providing an outlet on that flank.
Cada idiota en este mundo.
Now he's off and running. Rijkaard calmly anticipates.
Cada idiota en este mundo.
Pelé. Chouameni.
Here's
a man who his
myself.
teammates can look to in all times. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's James.
Tiene un equipazo y le gusta ir por atrás. Tiene un equipo más caro el mío.
In with the challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé. Cruyff. Roberto Carlos. Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Va a ir hasta atrás, va a ir hasta atrás.
Rafael Varane. Platini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Bueno, amigo, puedes que ganes, pero
According to the board. Think through.
tu tiempo
Real chance.
no se va a recuperar.
And that is the last effort of the game.
A todo le llega el 8.
Perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good.
Ya te cruzarás con alguien que verdaderamente te va a llorar. Porque se nota que te gusta llorar.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, Peter,
Uy, qué bonita camiseta. Está bonita.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
In the 11. In the 11.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very
Bonito uniforme.
special. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3. Well, Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar has it out wide and in space. White gets it away.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that has not gone well. Rummenigge. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of
Está bien, ¿no?
standards out there, and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Ya este me el último partido
good-looking
nomás.
delivery.
Totalmente.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And now they can spring out of defence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And it's Gullit. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Pedri. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And Messi! It's
Mucha
there!
fortuna.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Messi
Clásico
demonstrated
de Messi.
great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and
Nadie lo
just create
respeta.
enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Pedri. Porto are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Gets a good foot in there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Best.
Dios
Shin to
mío,
shin,
nada me
bicep
sale.
to bicep, and he wins out. It's a pretty loose pass. Ferdinand. Played out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Foot in. Howson defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Great vision. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's fabulous. Delivers with whip.
Pero cómo carajo,
Oh no, this does not look
cómo mi
good.
Pedri le puede ganar
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
a un defensa top.
And it's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ronaldinho. Shapes to shoot! He has done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired
Solo
up
dispara,
now.
solo dispara, amigo.
The movement
Esa es tu clave,
so
solo dispara
precise.
de lejos.
The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example
Dispara,
of
dispara, dispara.
counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and
Dispara
thrust.
lejos, dispara lejos.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
No way through. Beckenbauer. Pull it.
Dios mío.
Oh, that's a key interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's picked it up out wide. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The ball has bounced loose now. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a promising position. And the finish!
Oh, shit. Quizás me apuré.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How do you look back on the
Rayados.
first 45 minutes?
Porto will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in a good position here. Chance for a shot! Sticks it away!
Está bien.
And they
Me
get
regalé.
themselves in front! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Vamos a hacer lo
Just
que él mismo hace.
way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Crossed in once more. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. Well, that defending is unapologetically
serio?
persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is...
He's had a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Ay, qué mala suerte.
Gets rid without sophistication. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune, pretty sharpish. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No tiene creatividad ese amigo. Sí, no tiene
That'll be a
creatividad.
throw. Thuram. Neymar. Rummenigge goes looking wide. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Ronaldinho.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He's shifted and a shot! And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Toda su velocidad.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Todo su
This
equipo
is
manchó.
exactly the
Todo
kind
su
of
equipo veloz.
contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, played right into his path. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Messi. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Pull it. In with the challenge. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. And this is Messi. Can he finish? In he goes again.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gives it back, out towards the flank. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Yeah.
They just took too long getting forward.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Rummenigge attempts a clearance. That's going to go a long way.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, what a... And the shot!
Qué suerte, la puta madre.
And they're back in front. A horrible blip.
Es su manera de jugar.
A horrible blip. A situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas
Vamos a
are
tirar todo.
very punishable.
Well, this
Vamos a
is
jugar como
what
él.
we've been waiting for.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away.
Oh, boy.
Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is
Oh, boy.
slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Indy 11 can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He shifted it to the flank. Messi.
Oh my god.
And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this.